Hello guys, welcome back to All Things Stephanie. So I know I've been gone for a while and I haven't really talked or been on a video in a while, but I'm back and I'm very excited because it is almost Valentine's Day and me and my husband decided to do something different this year. So I thought I'd show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So as you can see from the title below, I'm going to be showing you how to do a DIY romantic dinner setting. And this is super easy, super cheap, and mostly everything that I'm using is from the dollar store. And there's only a few things that I bought from Walmart and Amazon, but everything is pretty cheap. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Okay, so I thought I'd start off with the background first. So I'm using a material called white tulle, and it comes in all different kinds of colors. I'm only using white because I had got this for a wedding a while back and I bought a lot of it, so I had a lot extra. So that's why I'm using this. If you don't have any of this, you can also use like a sheer curtain or a regular white curtain, or maybe a sheet or whatever you have. I'm only using this just to make it look a little more fancier. Okay, so moving on to the wreaths. I bought these wired wreaths from Walmart and it came in a pack of 3 for $6. And it's a large, a medium, and a small. And I had bought 2 of them a while back for my son's birthday party. And I'm going to be using 2 large ones and 1 medium one. And then I got this little red garland with little hearts from the dollar store, which was Family Dollar. And it was only $1, so super cheap, and I needed 2 of them to do all 3 of them. And I'm gonna tie a knot on one end, and then I'm just gonna loop it around and back and forth all around the wreath until I reach about halfway. Then I'm going to tie a knot on the other end, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to be hanging them up with a thumbtack, and that's it. Super easy, super cheap, and looks very fancy. Okay, so moving on to the table, I already have it covered with a white sheet, and I'm just using a regular old white bed sheet. So the table runner was probably the most expensive thing that I bought, which was about $10 or $11. I'll leave the link down below. I had bought this from Amazon, but it was a pretty good deal because it came with the table runner, 4 of the table mats, and then also with a pack of roses. And these roses are very, very packed in with each other. So it looks like a little bit, but there is a whole bunch of them. I think I undid probably about a quarter of them, and it was more than enough for the table. So it was a pretty good deal. And like I said, I'll go ahead and leave that link down below for you guys so you can check it out if you want to buy it. So I'm just going to be putting on the table cover and the table mat. Next, I bought these little gems and I'm going to be adding them onto the table just to make it a little extra. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those on the table, and it's just going to go in random places. It doesn't have to be anywhere specific. So here I'm showing you how packed in these roses are, and if you look closely, you see how it's very, very packed in. So yeah, I'm just showing you how packed in they are. And this was just a very, very little bit that I undid, which was more than enough for the table. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread these roses around in random places as well. And I really like these roses because they have like a dark tip on the ends part of it, so it looks more realistic. Okay, so I went to Dollar Tree, and most of the things that I bought for this DIY is from Dollar Tree, so just keep that in mind. So if it's not from Dollar Tree, then I'll go ahead and tell you that it's not, but the majority of the things are. So I bought these little champagne glasses from there, and I'm flipping them over because I wanted my table to have a nice centerpiece. And I originally had 3 of them, but I decided to just use 2 because 3 was too much for the table. So now I'm adding a little more gems to the bottom of the glass. And then recently my husband bought me some roses, and before they died I was gonna use them. So I'm cutting off the tips of it and I'm gonna stick them right underneath the glass. And this makes it look super cute, super fancy. This will be nice for like a wedding table centerpiece. So now I'm trying to decide on whether I'm going to use a white candle or the red candle, and I decided to go with the red candle. Okay, so if you ever seen any DIYs from Dollar Tree, then you know that a lot of them use these candle holders right here. And I've done a lot of DIYs with these candle holders, but for this video I'm going to be using them just as they are. And I got these big candles and I'm going to be putting them right in there and putting them right next to the centerpiece. And this is just going to make it look a little more romantic because a lot of tables have these large candles and just a lot of candles period. So I also bought these little smaller candles and I'm going to put right in between the arrangement and the candle holder, and this is just going to make it a little more romantic, a little more extra and special. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding some of this table confetti, and it's shaped like different sized hearts and it's really cute. And I just wanted to add it on here because I had bought it from the store and I didn't want it to not use it, so that's why I'm using it. Okay, so this probably has to be one of my favorite buys from the Dollar Tree. And this is a plate, and it was super cute because if you look, it has a nice texture around the rim of the plate. So it makes it really cute for this DIY. It looks more special than just a regular plate. And then I bought these little tissue thingies from the Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to be putting them right on top of the plate. I don't know why, I just thought it would look cute, you know, but of course we're not going to eat with it on there. So then I got a smaller plate because it came with the whole set, but I mean I had to buy it individually. So it has the large plate, the smaller plate, and then the bow. But I'm not going to be using the bow in this video. So then for the tissue paper, I just cut it out a little smaller and put it right on top of there. And then I wanted something to go on the top of it. I don't know what I wanted to put. So then I went to Walmart and I found these little heart stick thingies that were just $1. So I'm going to be taking off the little heart, which is super easy to take it off. And then I'm going to be placing it right on top of the plate. And then, guys, I looked everywhere for a red cloth napkin and I couldn't find any anywhere. I went to like 3 different Walmarts and nothing. So I just went on ahead and bought some red napkins, and I'm going to be using that for my little napkins on the side. And I put my spoon and my fork on there. Okay, so usually when me and my husband go out to a restaurant, they always have free bread and salad. So I wanted to do that for our little dinner date so it could be very romantic and kind of similar to whenever we go out to eat. So I bought this little basket from the Goodwill, and it was ugly, it was red, and it was only for a couple of cents, so I bought it anyways. And I spray painted it gold, and I'm going to be using that to put my bread in. And I'm just going to be adding a little cloth inside, and that's where I'm going to put the bread at, so that way it doesn't touch the metal or the paint or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to be using for the bread. And then whenever we're done eating our dinner and we're going to move on to dessert, I wanted to do some chocolate strawberries. So I have these cute little dishes that I wanted to fill with chocolate strawberries, and that's what we're going to have for dessert. So that's pretty much it for this DIY romantic dinner setting. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
dream of you every
Can I help it if I dream of you every